Hello, everybody, and Dominomial here, and welcome to episode 3 of Super Mario Galaxy. Today, last time, we completed Good Egg Galaxy, Honey Hive Galaxy, Loop-de-Loop, and Flip Switch Galaxy. It's quite productive, but trust me, it was all done within 25 minutes. Today, we'll be going to Bowser Jr.'s Robot Reactor. And we're going to Megaleg's Moon. This is probably my favorite boss in the game. But then again, it is quite impressive, especially for something during the Wii. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to do something here. So normally... Oh, okay. Wii Remote is acting up again. Don't mind me, just, fixing this real quick. I'm recording this right after the last episode. Right after I finished editing it and making sure the audio was okay. So, I haven't changed Wii Remotes or anything, but even if I did, the same problem would still occur. Anyway, with the well-placed triple jump, I said well-placed, and you can just not use the bullet bills as the game intends you to. The reason why this is because since the boss is so big, they had to make the gravity, the gravity around this planet really big. Okay, but you do have to go to the starting point to trigger the sequence. Wahaha! You made it! But I won't even need my dad's help to take care of you. Go at him, Megaleg. Stop him with the power of your Grand Star. This boss is really cool. The reason why? The boss has its own gravity. So you can just climb atop it, Shadow of the Colossus style, and go to the top. Of course, it's not as cinematic as Shadow of the Colossus, but it's still really cool. So get the bullet bill to break the spot on his head, which is a mechanic that we were supposed to learn but didn't. And you can just jump over the fence with the backflip, and then you can get the Grand Star, just like that. This boss is pretty easy. In fact, the video isn't even 4 minutes long yet. So, and with that, we got our second Grand Star. And with the new Grand Star, that means we have more rooms to access on the observatory. I'm quite excited. And with that, we have 10 stars. We're 1/12 of the way through the game already. Only 3 episodes. Well, more like 2 1/4, but the levels will start getting a little bit longer. But the sequence breaks will also start getting more ridiculous. A ball of flame represents the power of the observatory. We call it the beacon. When you recover a Grand Star, a little star power will be restored and the beacon will grow. The Comet Observatory can use that power to fly through the universe. Neat. Once all the power is restored, we will even be able to fly to the center of the universe. Okay. Oh, the power is on in a new dome. Ah, the fountain. The newly opened dome is called the Fountain. It's really quite relaxing. Well, I'd hope so. But then again, I've never been to a fountain in space. By the way, have you looked at the map? It contains information about galaxies, as well as domes. If you forget the location of a dome, don't hesitate to speak with me. Well, okay, why don't we go to the Fountain of Youth, or, well, that's what I'm calling it, because Rosalina looks really young for being a space traveler. Not like I'm saying space travelers are supposed to be old, but mine, like, she's in her 20s. Okay. I don't think we have enough star bits for this hungry Luma. If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst you. Okay. How many do you need? 400. I haven't been collecting enough star bits. But that's fine, because we have a new area to explore. The fountain. And we get to unlock Space Junk Galaxy. One of the more interesting galaxies in this game, I'll give it that. And this is where we get to mess with Pulstars. Because I don't think we've messed with Pulstars outside of going into a level. Pulstars are an interesting mechanic in this game. One that I haven't used yet, but when you use a Pulstar, it carries your momentum. Or, well, it has momentum, per se. So the farther away you use a Pulstar from, the more momentum you'll get. And if you let go right before going to the center of the Pulstar, you'll be able to maintain that momentum. This is a really useful mechanic for speedrunning through certain parts of the game. Or, well, I think so. I don't remember entirely what the speedrun for this game is like. And there, we got a launch star. The gravity on these planets are a little bit weird. And here we're on Olimar's ship. So, while I'm just meandering through this level, I guess I should talk about why I started doing Let's Playing. Well, not to date the video or anything, but considering the current circumstances of the world and how it's quite pretty much closed, I decided this is probably the time to start a new hobby. And so far I'm enjoying it. Of course, editing videos can be a pain with Windows Movie Maker, and also the audio is complete garbage with the Blue Snowball mic. But like I said earlier in the first episode, I'm not too mad about it because nobody can be expected to start off with a capture card. Well, I have a capture card, but nobody can be expected to start off with a high quality mic and good commentary right away. This is basically why I'm doing this series, to help me improve with my solo commentary. Of course, there's still moments of silence like this, but I'll figure out some kind of groove eventually, because this is all improvised. I'm not taking any notes beforehand like, say, Chugga Conroy. But when I'm playing a game like this that I already know, it's hard to give out reactions, because I already know they're gonna happen. So, while I'm collecting these silver stars, like, I could say, hey, these blocks are building a path for me, and so I don't get to see the whole level at once. But I know that, you most likely know that, because everybody has played Mario Galaxy, or at least seen it a couple times. And it kind of leaves me in awkward situations where I want to save something, but I don't have anything to say. So, yeah. That's why I usually end up doing commentary on what the game is doing, rather than what I want to say. because I don't have really too many things I want to say. It's difficult to come up with things you want to say. But yay, I got a star. And there we got 322 star bits. No, don't save the game. What's this? I think I know what it is. Oh, it's this level. I'll get to that a little bit later. Comella's airship attack. Oh, right, this level actually has some interesting shortcuts. Not like anything big, but a few small ones that make it a bit easier to progress through the level. And on these first two starships, you can actually just long jump into the starship at a certain angle and soft lock yourself. I'm not going to do that, but it's still an option if you, well, want to lose all your progress that I haven't saved. I should probably do that at some point. So I suppose it's pretty obvious, but this airship level is supposed to be a reference to Mario 3. You can use the Koopa shells to throw them at chests and break them open. And that's basically the mechanic of this level, albeit I'm going through it pretty quickly. I'm just opening that chest for later. And then we got those two. Let's take this red shell. And so, right ahead of me there's a sling star. You can't take shells through sling stars or launch stars. But with a well-placed triple jump, you can get on top of the boss arena, or get into it with a red shell in hand. So this means you basically get a free hit on the boss beforehand, before it even really starts. So it saves maybe 30 seconds. Well, it saves actually quite a bit. Oh. And that's why I took the red shell with me. Normally speedrunners take a green shell because it's easier to obtain, but red shell has homing, like Mario Kart. And here she summons more Magikoopas. They're easy. You don't have to worry about them. The arena's big enough where you don't have to worry about being in a bullet hell or something like that. No, don't save the game. That's not good. Let's go to Space Junk again. Let's finish this galaxy up. Well, wait, there's a secret star here, so maybe not... No, I can finish it up. I can finish it up today. Tarantox's Tangled Web. As a kid, I pronounced it as Tarantox, because I didn't know it was supposed to be a pun on tarantula. So, or a play on the word tarantula. And as you may have guessed, the boss is a spider. So now we're back into doing pull stars. But this time, the route is different. Okay, that wasn't really optimal, but who cares? You notice that there's a Hungry Luma over there. I'm not gonna be doing the Hungry Luma this time around. I believe 30 star bits are necessary to get the Hungry Luma. I don't have 30 star bits, and I don't really want to get 30 star bits, so... let's just go on the main path and defeat another boss. Today's really the boss rush episode, huh? Oh, this mechanic is kind of fun, but also really bad with my setup because my cursor sometimes pauses. With this, you can pull Mario when he gets attached and just sling him off somewhere. Make sure your aim is good, because you're gonna need it. For a later level anyway, not this one in particular. Get out of here, Toad. That's my web. Now, the main weak point of this boss is, well, the back side of him. You can hit the other bulging spots if you want to stun him, but you don't need to. Okay. My setup kind of sucks for this, but... no, Mario, that's the worst time to stop moving. And then we hit those 3 spots again a few more times. Don't worry about the different audio cue because you still have plenty of time. Well, you should. If you don't miss. Well, I've never gotten to hear the full version of the song really anyway, so I'm fine with it. Okay. Okay, hopefully I can hit him. Mario, please move. And that's all. Normally that boss goes a lot faster, but my setup isn't amazing. Well, I keep blaming the setup, but it's also partially my fault for not aiming like that. Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with that one level later on. You got a star. We're at 13 stars. How quickly we are progressing through this game. It seems that a prankster comet has appeared somewhere. Prankster comets have very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about these curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. Okay. Prankster comets are essentially modifications that are added to levels that you've already played before. So for example, this Prankster Comet is in Good Day Galaxy, and what this one in particular does, I forgot what it's called? Speedy Comet. This Speedy Comet will add a time limit to the level. Granted, the time limit is scary psychologically, but you have plenty of time to complete these time trials. And if you've been following my videos and playing along, you'll know some speedrun tricks. This level doesn't really have too many speedrun tricks in particular, just optimizations that I can't do. Oh, right. Also notice that the boulders are replaced with chain chomps. There is a difference between boulders and chain chomps that, well, I haven't gone into because there has been no need to thus far, but boulders can be destroyed by a spin. And here we go on ahead. And there's also an alternate route in this level that I didn't show off last time. If you attack this piranha plant and go down the pipe, you can get to do this little mini-game, I suppose. I've already shown this off in the previous episode with Flip Switch Galaxy. It's the same thing. This is not faster than going the normal route, in case you're wondering, because it takes you up here, which you could have easily done just by going and killing the piranha plant. This boss, again, can be beaten in about 8 seconds on the actual timer. In game time. This is not the run where I do it, but you get what I mean. You can just scurry around him quickly and hit him from behind. Hopefully that boss will never reappear. Don't worry, he will. And not only in this game, but also in Galaxy 2. Whenever I eventually Let's Play that. But after I'm done with this game, I'm thinking of Let's Playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition with a friend. Because it's nice to have a co-commentator. I've already played Xenoblade also, but my friend hasn't seen anything about it. We have time for one more level. And this is about time when I finally talk to this hungry Luma. 400 star bits! Wow! Sweet, sweet Galaxy. And we're on Rocky Road. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh man, I love this Mario 3 music, even though I've never finished the game. I have it on Virtual Console, but I guess I just stopped. It got hard because I played it when I was like 10. I don't know. But this level is pretty simple. Just keep long jumping and spin when you need some extra air. Basically, the less time you're touching the ground, the better. Or, well, from a speed perspective anyway. And here we have more platforming. If you want, you can actually intentionally use the lasers to air stall, and I didn't just get hit by them accidentally. And there, we're done with the level. Can we get a star bit? Or not star bit, 1-up. That's the end. Should I do one more? I could do one more. Oh, easy. I can definitely do one more. Yeah, let's do the speedrun in Honey Hive, and then we'll call it a day. So the Cosmic Comet, I think it was called? It's essentially the same thing as a Speedy Comet, except you're racing a predetermined ghost of yourself. Who sounds kind of like vocoded Waluigi. I messed up the timing. I don't quite know the timing, but if you hold down Z and then press A, like right around as it says go, you can get a burst of speed, which is not necessary, but it's kind of helpful. But if you just do this long jump trick, you should be able to win no problem. The AI doesn't rubber band. It's all predetermined. And that will be it for today's episode. So, next time, we will be exploring more of the fountain, go do the Secret Star and Space Junk Galaxy, and check out the new galaxy that unlocked. We might also try out the other one that I've been ignoring. So, see you next time on Super Mario Galaxy.